Hello, dear viewer, and welcome to another episode of the Catholic League Forum. Today we've got a jam-packed episode for you because the Catholic League's been very busy this week dealing with a lot of timely Christmas-themed events. Now, Bill, one of the big things that we did to kick the week off was this report came out from the Salvation Army called Let's Talk About Racism. What was that about?
We heard about this a couple of days ago, and at first I thought, well, are people exaggerating? I like the Salvation Army. I contribute to them like you do and other people every year. Here in New York City, you've got the people, they're dancing to the musical right across the street from Penn Station and Macy's. They got the red kettles out there. They're very low on administrative costs. So, while I'm going to be critical here, Mike, I don't want people to think that I'm anti-Salvation Army. I am not. I'm extremely disappointed and even disillusioned by the International Salvation Army. All right? They're based in London. So it does reflect here, obviously, in the United States as well. But they put out a big report on racism. Okay, everybody's against racism. The question is, what are you going to do about it? In this report, part of it's good. They have lots of invocations of Scripture and citations about why we should treat people of all races equally. Totally unobjectionable. The only reason we're having this conversation is because what it's interposed with. They actually adopt critical race theory. The International Salvation Army has now gone full-fledged into accepting a critical race theory, which I want to talk about here in just a minute. They got such blowback initially that they, on Thanksgiving Day, that was cute, on Thanksgiving Day, they pulled this report from their website. People can get it from the Catholic League website because we got a hold of it before they pulled it. And it's astonishing what it started with. So, but we're asking them to do more than that. They need to apologize for the outrageous report and assuming that basically all white people are racist and that this country is founded on racism. It's astonishing.
Right, so the report goes into detail onto critical race theory, which we at the Catholic League do have a problem with because it undermines certain aspects. Can you get into why critical race theory is so dangerous?
Well, it promotes racism. I mean, the idea of racism is that you think that one race is superior to another. Of course, all races are equal. They're equal morally, spiritually, in law. They should be, at least in law. Now, critical race theory assumes that racism is some kind of a pandemic, that we've made no progress whatsoever. We just elected a black man twice to the presidency of the United States. A black middle class has never been bigger. If you take a look at opposition to interracial marriage, it's never been lower. So while we've made a lot of progress and we still need to make more,
right,
there are people in our society, particularly the professoriate, who wants to convince us that the country is irredeemably racist. Now, they said, well, it's not true that we're asking people to apologize. In the report, I detail the exact page where they
right,
say that we need to apologize. Even more profound, Mike, is when they say we never said that America is inherently racist. In fact, they did.
Right. So you've got the elites at the Salvation Army at the top, not the noble volunteers on the
Right.
street ringing the bells,
Right.
trying to bring in the money.
Right.
But the elites at the top said that America is an irredeemable racist
Right.
country, and that we need to apologize. This is all in the 60-page report, which you can find on our website, CatholicLeague.org. Now, they've said this. It's in black and white. But then on Thanksgiving Day, while people are eating turkey, watching football, they put out a statement saying this never happened.
Yeah, they say that it's not true, and then they took it down. Well, quite frankly, we don't take things down from our website.
No.
Why would we? Because
Right.
we're proud of our work. You only take things down when you want to hide something. When they come out and they say that race is a social construct. No, race, there is a biological aspect and a social aspect, both, to the concept of race. And they've fallen privy to the same kind of crazy argument that you see in the universities. But, when you try to say that only people who belong to privileged positions can be racist, the first person I thought of is, wait a minute, you've got people like Louis Farrakhan. He's not a privileged person because he's black. He's a notorious racist, and he's an anti-Semite, bigot. It has nothing to do with a privileged position. If you refuse to service somebody, and you're selling Kool-Aid on the street because he's white or black, then you're a racist. When the mayor of the city of Chicago, Lori Lightfoot, said initially until she had to back down, that she would not grant interviews. She's a black woman. I will not grant interviews to white reporters. That is racist. That's not the definition that they're taking here in the Salvation Army.
Right. Well, if you are interested in this piece, please be sure to check out our website, CatholicLeague.org. We'll also have a link in the description below so you can find it more easily. Another big topic we dealt with this week, Bill, was there is a teacher in Pennsylvania who is a member of the board of the National Educators Association, the NEA there, and she has some strong feelings about religious liberty.
Yeah, well, people are asking for religious exemptions from the vaccination. Are all of them true? Probably not. I'm sure there are people who are lying, but that's not the issue. The issue is that this woman from Pennsylvania, in Erie County, up north, northwest part of Pennsylvania, she's a member of the National Board of Directors, not just the state affiliate in Pennsylvania, of the National Education Association. She said that the Republicans should just take these people out and shoot them. She's calling for violence. She's calling for people to be murdered, innocent people, because she doesn't agree with them about asking for a religious exemption for vaccination. I have then decided, and we all worked on this at the Catholic League. I'm proud of the work that you've done, and Nick and Don and the others and Bernadette on this subject. We worked to get the information, and it really is stunning that now we are doing something which we're the only civil rights organization in the United States, which is asking the top people at the NEA to remove her. She has no legitimate place in education or in public life. If you're calling for innocent people to be shot, mass slaughter, because you disagree with their request for a religious exemption for vaccination, they need to take serious action and remove her. We're waiting to find out what they're going to do about it. And we've also asked the prosecutor, the DA in Erie County, to look into charges against her. This cannot go on anymore in American life.
No, absolutely. And again, if you are interested in that piece, we'll have a link in the description below, or check out the website, CatholicLeague.org. Hopefully Bill will hear something soon about that.
Yep.
And in another Christmas-related story, a couple of congressmen, Congressman Thomas Massie from Kentucky, Congresswoman Boebert from Colorado, they've had some interesting Christmas pictures this year that you had to take umbrage with.
Yeah, they're showing pictures of their family sitting together by a Christmas tree with long guns, assault weapons. That's not the meaning of Christmas. Now, if you look, I'm a Second Amendment advocate, as you are. That's not the question. People misread this. But I am proud to let people know. Some people think that we're partisan because, quite frankly, a lot of the people who are creating the anti-Catholicism in this country are on the left,
Right.
much more so than on the right. But if we see people on the right, such as these two congressmen, misusing, hijacking, insulting Christians at Christmas time by using this for a gun-toting exercise, we're going to go after them as well. What they did was disgraceful. If you want to have a family album holding long guns on some other day, hunting day or whatever, I don't care about that. But don't do this with Christmas. And we've objected over the years when people dumb down Christmas and they use these other kinds of symbols. And so we're not going to make exceptions for Republicans any more than we would for Democrats. But we did end our week here on a positive note, and I'll let you tell everybody about that.
Yeah, so this week, nearly 30 years now, the Catholic League...
About 20, 25 years.
25, okay. We've been putting up a nativity scene over in Central Park. It's up now. It's very beautiful. Definitely worth seeing. I had a chance to look at it last year in the snow. Very nice. It's over by Park Plaza, so if you are in the New York area or visiting for Christmas shopping, definitely be sure to check it out. And again, if you are enjoying the Catholic League Forum, please make sure you like and subscribe. And as always, we'll have the links below. Thank you.
Thanks so much.